Hello and welcome to game 221 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, PGA Tour 97. This is the second PGA Tour game that we'll have played for PIP. And then this is also going to be our sixth golf game. We have previously played the final round, virtual golf, Tecmo World Golf, PGA Tour 96, and World Cup Golf Professional Edition. Generally, these are all like four of those games are twos, and World Cup Golf was a one. Golf games, I think, have generally been pretty underwhelming so far. I imagine when it comes to PS1 golf gaming, most people are going to point towards Hot Shots Golf, aka Everybody's Golf, as kind of being like the video gamer's golf game. Although some people will point, I think, to Cyber Tiger as well, the sort of the weirder usage of the Tiger Woods license, but. We're still here in the relatively early days of golf gaming on PS1. So we have another PGA Tour game. There is one more PGA Tour game that does not have Tiger Woods' name on it. There is a PGA Tour 98 that we'll eventually get to. But this is the second of the three non-Tiger Woods PGA Tour games before I guess they got his name for EA Sports Gaming. I think I already kind of heavily implied that, you know, for me, if you asked me to play a golf game, like any golf video game, I would probably pick Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. That would probably be the one that I would pick. That's certainly the golf game that I've played the most. I did also play Golf Story on Switch, but in terms of games that are actually about golfing, do they still have Tiger Woods before the name of the game went to... Oh, wait, you mean like more recently, like what had the names of PGA Tour golfing games in? Because I think there was like 1 year it was like Rory McIlroy, and then I think they just went back to calling it PGA Tour. But there was a lot of, I mean, there was a lot of years where it was just Tiger Woods PGA Tour golf. So, all right, let's go ahead and get over. I mean, I don't. Yeah, as I say, I don't really have much to say. I do not play golf in real life. I've only ever played the games like Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, so it has sort of been interesting to see how simulation focused. Did we have Tiger Woods play? Oh, was there playable Tiger Woods? I don't know. We'll find out. Because I know someone said he wins the Masters in 97. I think someone in the Discord said that earlier today. So... maybe not in PGA Tour 97, but like you have to wonder PGA Tour 98, will he be one of the golfers? It's a good question. Being pro this year. Okay. And yeah, that makes sense. And of course, you know, so became pro in 96, wins it in 97. So we'll see. I mean, this game releases in October of 96, so it might be too late, but let's think through it. Let's contemplate the mysteries. All right, let's get over to the zone. Of course, this is PGA Tour 97, a golf game. Our objective, as is typical with golf games, we're just going to play a round of golf. Perhaps someday there will be a golf game that compels me to do more. But generally speaking, you know, it's a rule of PIP that dry sports simulation games, we're just going to dip our toe in. We're not necessarily going to seek to go crazy. And a lot of these golf games don't have much more than, hey, you get to play on a course. Like that's it seems like a lot of times that's the sort of intended draw of the golf course. So it is, you know, it sure is what it is. Does have a versus mode against the entire. Yeah, I was gonna say something like Hot Shots Golf might have a more, like, the goal for that might be greater. Of course, this is Electronic Arts. There's also at this point there are still Saturn versions of Electronic Arts sports games. As mentioned here, released for PlayStation and Saturn in 1996. And there's really not much here. This Wikipedia article is pretty light, so we're gonna have to go elsewhere for more information. These reviews, generally speaking, consider it to be a mild iteration on what came before. There's not much more here. You know, there's comparisons to VR Golf 97, which we play that semi soon. Yeah, that's PIP 233. And then besides that, it's like, yep, you know, it's just kind of an update sequel, not a real revolution in terms of golfing. Let's take a look at the covers. Anyone plays golf sober anymore? Oh, am I human? Maybe. I mean, certainly, like, it seems like a big part of golfing culture is the country club. Yeah, the first Hot Shots Golf was made by Camelot Software Planning. So that probably helps. Right? Oh, really? We don't have the... Damn, we gotta go to PS6 Data Center. All right. Didn't realize we didn't have the back cover here. As you can see, here are the 3 PGA Tour golfing games. So we want 97. Let's go take a look at the back of the box. A bold new approach to golf. We got golfers like Tom Kite. Oh, you got Stadler? Craig Stadler? I think that's right. I think there's two hot shots, and then 3 is where PS2 comes in. The #1 PlayStation golf game is back with a new look and a new attitude. 2 new championship golf courses, enhanced gameplay, graphics, sound effects, and music. Unique risk-reward feature factors, degree of difficulty into every shot. Playing is easy. Winning is hard. Just like on the PGA Tour. Real Tour Pros, 58 in all. Play as or against 14 PGA Tour stars, or be yourself and tee it up against golf's greatest. Real Tour courses. Try to tame world-famous TPC at Sawgrass. What does that mean? That sounds like a TNG bit. And the links at Spanish Bay, America's classic links course. What does links mean? Does that just refer to like the holes linked together? I've always wondered that. Play on the links. What are you talking about? Is it just connected? Is it infrastructure week at the golf course? I could probably look this up. Is links is that a subset of, are all golf courses links? Or is it just a subset of golf courses? All right. Anyway, let's go. I want to check out the JP cover again. There we go. Oh, apparently they did not get PGA Tour 98. This was not a commercial winner in Japan. Cover is pretty much the same, unfortunately. No wonder they had to make a cool anime cover if they're really going to expect this to sell. Super shot on the game. Did they play any sports besides baseball in Star? So there's like the racquetball game. Was that an actual game? The one that O'Brien and Bashir play? I couldn't tell if that was like a fake game or if it was like an actual racquetball game, because I don't know anything about racquetball stuff. But I mean, besides that, I don't think so. Because I mean, the other times they go, like, I don't think TNG does sports, right? Like, yeah, like squash is a real game, but I don't know squash. Like, you could tell me that Bashir and O'Brien play squash in DS9 and I would believe you. All right, anyway, back to you. Do we have any, we got any, oh no promos. Damn. No one cares about, did you know PGA Tour 97 has 15 followers on twitch.tv? How long is PGA Tour 97? Great question. We'll never know. I mean, this is usually what ends up being the case with sports games. People don't really submit times for sports games, and that makes sense. There is, interestingly enough, a guide from 2000 for the Saturn version of this game by Jabroni. The captain was obsessed with water polo and the Scott Bakula character? That's weird. But besides this one guide, there's nothing else. Oh, like a 2 extreme. Yeah. Who was on the cover of PG 4 years ago? Someone asked who was on the cover. That's Phil Mickelson. Oh, there is an answer. Huh. There you go. 14 followers. Are you telling me someone unfollowed PGA Tour 97 because I went live? I hope so. Would that be funny? Would that be funny? No, this guy's a fraud. I'm unfollowing this category. Had a beagle featured very prominently. Oh, that's cute. That's like Bato in any Oshi Ghost in the Shell having a basset hound. Start with RNA St. Andrews. Just messing around. Damn. It's going on the YouTube, which is a links course. All right, any reviews? It's a golf game. What do you expect? 2005 review of the Saturn version. Never had that huge of an interest in golf. I was hoping for another game in the vein of the PS6 Classic Hot Shots Golf. This is not the game for you. Only fans of the sport will find something to like. Damn, dog. Tragic. Any posts on the board? No. All right. Well, as I said, not too much of a discovery zone for this one, but we have the manual. So let's see what we can get out of the manual. All right. Controls. Yeah, I imagine control. All right, this is just menuing. Controls. There we go. Yeah, X to hit. Preview of shot square. Display and move. Okay, yeah. Circle to return to default. Club up. L1, L2 do club up, club down. After a shot. Okay. No love on the PlayStation. Are there really no... mini golf seems like the sort of thing that would have like a budget release. Like there's probably a simple series game that's Hot Shots Golf. Yeah, I agree that it is a little silly to think that the licensed PGA Tour game would be comparable to Hot Shots Golf. I do think that I would not have that maybe if I were forced to play it, I would hope that it's like that, but I would not seek it out. Join the tour. The interactive golf champion is back to defend its status with a bold new attitude. Check out the eye-popping graphics, new music, and killer gameplay as you try to tame championship courses, including the world-famous TPC at Sawgrass and the links at Spanish Bay. Play to win. This is the PGA Tour. We have a contemporary look and feel, enhanced gameplay, including. All right, I'm curious if this manual will have anything about this risk-reward feature. 2 championship courses, all new simulation skill level lets you play like a pro. You got to get the gear and the goods to play the game you want. Oh, we have like the clubhouse is the play to select a game mode, golf course and golfer. Okay. I remember PGA Tour 96. I think of any game that I have played on PS1 has the worst menus, like literally the most indecipherable menus on any PS1 game. So I'm really hoping that PGA Tour 97 will not be like that. It's finally not Doom. Well, it's more like climate Doom. It is socioeconomic Doom. There's, someone's probably made a Doom mod that takes place on a golf course. I guarantee it. All right. Courses, game mode. Golfer, play as or against. 14 featured pros. Commentary on. Playing a round of golf. As many a weary hacker knows, hitting the ball isn't difficult. It's hitting it well that takes some talent. Try using backspin on the ball to get out of deep bunkers. All right, this looks like a real HUD. Swing is divided into 3 parts: backswing, downswing, contact. X to begin, X again to stop. Determine shot power. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty typical. I remember when I did PGA Tour 96, I tried to determine like what golf game did this first, because I was wondering if it was like the early PGA Tour games maybe, and I couldn't really come up with a definitive answer on that. Perhaps it is out there if I went looking again, but there's a light Hot Shots parody playable off GZ called Hell Shots. There you go. That sounds pretty good. That sounds. I mean, you can dump the link in there. That sounds good to me. You know what? I spent some time after Final Doom. I spent some time looking around to see if I could find an actual PS1 ISO for Forever Doom or Doom Forever or whatever it's called. And like, it didn't turn up right away. I was actually very interested that there was relatively little information on the Doom wiki. 45 streak, about Doom Forever. I didn't really look hard, but I do wonder how hard, like, obviously don't link an ISO in chat. But you know, I was kind of curious. I was also curious if people knew, like, apparently it released in 2000, Doom Forever. So, all right. Anyway, back to PGA Tour 97. If you venture into the overswing area, beware your shots are more erratic and the power arc moves faster on the downswing. I guess the overswing. Oh yeah, it's the one beyond there. Yeah. Not surprising. Yo.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. Yeah, thank you for the 4 months. Information I saw was off a Gaming Legends wiki. Oh, there you go. Different skill levels affect the size of the contact band. The smaller the contact area, the more difficult it is to strike the ball properly. All right, here's the risk meter, the risk reward. I wanted to see this. Did you bogey that last hole? Wouldn't it be B-O-G-E-Y? Is it actually B-O-G-I-E? As a verb? Is a bogey different as a spelled differently, verb versus noun? Golf. Are you on the 16th and need to make a few strokes to stay in the running? Depending upon the answers to those questions and the telltale signs on the risk meter, you can determine whether you should try a shot. The risk meter set inside the swing meter lets you know how risky a potential shot can be. The meter moves from green for safe to red for risky. Yeah, that sounds interesting. So I guess this meter is like just see your shots. Okay, so I guess this is like just like cluing the player into like algorithmically to certain risks. You know, I guess probably it's like, is it near water? Is it near, you know, a bunker or something like that, right? That's probably what it is. All right. Aiming, game automatically selects a target. Target PIP. Current club windows. Computer caddy selects a club for you for every shot, but you can change the club using L1, L2. Yep. The distance potential of a club does not take into account the wind, fairway conditions, or ball lie. I think the ball should tell the truth. The skill level you select from the settings menu determines the maximum distance per level close to the longest range. Yeah, that's not surprising. There is a design document. Okay. Draw and fade, backspin, gauging the wind. The flag stick flying over current club gives a graphic display of the current wind conditions. Oh, thank God. There's going to be a grid. Some of these, it's on archive. You search PGA. Okay, I gotcha. Actually, let me just see if I can do that real quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. All right. Oh, is that gonna just do one page? PGA Tour 97 is a sequel, which is process conversion. We'll create an even better PS6 golf game with new and better courses. We will make massive improvements on the immersion, excitement, playability, and realism of the game. We will enable the player to enjoy the experience. I love design documents. Holy shit. And PGA Tour, which means having full media-like video tournament and announcer commentary throughout play. Oh, has the Chaos Point thing not been showing up in this? Oh, it probably hasn't, has it? That's another problem. Oh, man. Or wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's so close. All right. Anyway. Have people been donating to that? I've been forgetting to say anything about it since I came back from GDQ. But, well, I guess we'll just have to let it roll. Anyway, game elements will be blended better to avoid virtual. Oh, damn it. Who did that? All right, well, I'll have to make that. I don't think I have that poll ready, but I'll have to make that poll later tonight. Reminder, the way that works is the Chaos Tour games are picked by voters in the Discord. So there's a channel called Chaos Tour where there'll be emote reaction voting. I am excited about it. I'm kidding. I'm just being facetious. I am excited to play an Xbox game. I think I have a perspective list. Oh. I love it when Windows changes which monitor a program is on. That's my favorite activity. I mean, there's nothing in there that was sensitive anyway, unless you want a Windows 98 second edition serial number, but it's, you know, oh no, that's not even Windows 98. That's a different program, but also it's also 30 years old. I did have an Xbox. Yeah, I did have an Xbox list. Okay. That's what I thought. Anyway, back to lore. We're not going to read all of this, of course, but EA confidential. If it's in the confidential, it's in the confidential. Let's see if there's any fun. Our first task is bug fixes. Let's see if there's anything. I want to see what that risk reward section is. The whole flybys. It's EA confidential. Art issues. Art breakdown is similar to that used. May almost have used as is. Videos we will need. Yeah, I mean, this is all pretty expected stuff. Risks. PGA Tour 96 barely fit in the memory, and we'll be adding new features. Fitting on the CD-ROM. PGA Tour used 66 out of 71 minutes of available time. Signosis. The new Sony design guidelines may be a nuisance, and there's always a possibility of trouble with the Sony QA. I mean, again, none of this is surprising, but funny to see it written out. We will make more use of mood setting commentary. Awesome product intro. The EA Sports logo is very old looking. Let's upgrade it. All right. Increase memory card support. Where's this risk reward? I should probably just control F risk. Yeah, no, it is interesting to see this, right? For sure. All right. New features and improvements. All right, this is what we need. PGA Tour, PGA Next, if you click on settings to change anything, the golfer info vanishes. This is okay, yeah. All right. No, where's the real new features? I want the real one. Where's the risk reward? Here we go. 16 levels in risk meter. Oh, risk factors into shots. Right now you can make any shot. Use a new icon to indicate the relative risk of shots so the user can manage his risk. We must not make these shots so difficult the user gets frustrated. The goal is not perfect reality, but closer to it than exists now to make you feel the lie and manage the risk. Okay, yeah, so these ideas about how this risk thing is going to work. Think about it. In real life, shooting over water causes an increased level of anxiety. Yeah, okay, so the thing I was saying before is like correct, right? It's like checking for like, is there water near the trajectory of the shot? And that's going to up the risk meter. What is my experience appetite for golf generally? I had some childhood experience playing mini golf. That's, you know, otherwise I am not a golfer. And generally speaking, I find the land management issues around golf and the sort of the country club mentality, the insular body on the periphery of the community that often are country clubs to be rather annoying. So I would say I think in a vacuum, golfing is probably fine. You know, you're hitting the ball with a club. Like, that's cool. Like that seems fun. But like the reality of golf is perplexing. In terms of my video game appetite for golf, you know, I think I am like the typical gamer in that I'm going to have more affinity for fun golf games. You know, in college, I played a fair bit of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. My guess is I'll probably like Hot Shots Golf, aka Everybody's Golf, once I get there. But otherwise, you know, have I played a Tiger Woods PGA Tour game? No. You know, stuff like that. So, but that's my general temperature for golf, is what I would say. Is like, you know, a video game may be the perfect way to experience it, but probably a video game that makes it even more fun. Oh yeah, you can see all these different numbers. Yeah. So yeah, you can see numbers added for certain factors, and then like trying to do like tricky stuff adds the amount of risk as well. Over a tree, over a bunker. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, I think the very like the 1995 golf games on PS1 are super rough, and I think as we've gotten into 96, the golf games are starting to, like, we had golf games that had no like putting grid, so you would just kind of have to like look at the putting green and be like, is that a hill? Maybe. I think of course this is I think this game is gonna have a putting grid, so it should be much more manageable. All right, well, this is cool. This has been fun to look at. Thank you, Gridison, for pointing this out. Again, if you want to see this document, folks, this is a PGA Tour 97 design document. It is available on archive.org. I didn't think of that either. I don't know how common it is. I mean, I don't even know the story of how this one came to be uploaded. So, I mean, is there anything down here about it? About why it was uploaded in 2022? Huh? Yeah, maybe it was a part of some leak or something. Yeah, I don't know how common it is to find design documents. It would be cool to see them, you know. Probably depends on the game, you know. And also, like, I imagine a lot of design docs, like, did anyone hold on to them? I imagine any design docs that have been uploaded are the product of developers, like, keeping copies of things and maintaining their own personal library. Anyway, back to the manual. Putting. Use the bull's eye to aim the putt. Okay. All right, so this is we're probably about good here. I don't know if there's gonna be anything else interesting that we really need to cover. Water hazards, out of bounds. Amateur level. Okay, yeah, so the difficulty. Yeah, novice, amateur, pro. The three basic skill levels affect the size of the contact area at the bottom of the swing arc, the speed of the power arc, and your club's distance potential. The skill level also affects the default setting for the T-Wind and caddy options. Okay. Cool. End game. Yeah. Just when you really gotta leave. All right, yeah, you can make your own amateur golfer. So yeah, as I said, we'll probably just do a round. Once you master basics, put it all together. Play a tournament. Oh my God. Mulligans are not allowed. So yeah, we'll probably just, again, our goal will be to play around at golf. We're not going to do a tournament. Shootout. Of course, repeatedly has been advertised the TBC at Sawgrass and links at Spanish Bay. For any behind the scenes sickos, there is the Dev Games Club podcast. Oh, by former LucasArts devs. Three different ball lies. All right, I think we're probably good here. Tips from the tour. Use pro skill level off the tee and select the red tees to get a nice long drive. Change to novice for your approach shot. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize you could change the difficulty thing so dynamically. Use the risk meter. When approaching the green, use backspin to stop the ball. Yeah, approaching the green. That makes sense. We'll have to see how long balls roll. But, all right. And then there is the... Actually, let me check something. Was this game credited? No, it is credited to Electronic Arts generally. Of course, a lot of times Electronic Arts releases are credited to like a specific studio, like EA Canada or something like that. But I guess it's just credited to Electronic Arts. You could probably figure out maybe that this is someone in particular. But anyway, let's go play the game. Let's play a round of golf. Anything on the back? Yeah, blank back of a manual. If it's in the game, it's in the game. That's a dirty manual. All right, let's go play golf. I hope this is like real, like easy listening music. It'd be very funny. Yeah, no, especially once I started getting multiple chats and multiple platforms. You definitely need the Frank Ocean to have chat overlay for every platform. It is what, yeah. If it's in the game, it's in the game. If we cut it, we cut it. If he dies, he dies. EA Sports. Do I have that on my? Yeah, I do.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
P. Yo, hey Andrew, how's it going? Yo, there's Craig. I mean, this is a cooler intro video. They're not wrong. It's golf time. I'm doing all right. Yeah, it's in between bouts of shooting. I guess we're gonna spend some time on the golf course, and I really do a round of golf. So this is not gonna be a multi evening extravaganza. Just one pleasant evening of golf. Busy. All right, let's see if there's a demo. Yeah, the big glasses really do it, don't they? All right, so I'm going to see if there's a demo before we do anything else. All right, we got a demo. We got a demo, folks. Let's see how this looks. Oh my. We're still doing digitized? I thought for sure PGA Tour would be polygonal by now. God. This digitized golfer look is just something. There's no
birdie to put you under par.
Okay, there's a little bit of commentary there. Yeah, I'm like really. I mean, I would. Here's what I'll say. I think 1996 is the last year we're going to see a lot of digitized humans. I feel like the PGA Tour 98's got to be polygonal. All right, let's go ahead and start the timer. At least the menus are normal this time. The wind is calm. So what does tee off do? I don't think. Oh, does this just take me into? Wait, what is it? Oh, windows noise. Yeah, I guess this is just a quick start mode. Huh. It doesn't really... Oh, I guess I set... Wait. That's because I set the mode. That's what it is. That's just start. Right. Okay. I understand now. This is... So it's... All right. So it's still a little confusing. Who do we got here? Oh, we got Craig. Okay. We got Fuzzy Zoller. I think it's just 18 holes. I think it's 2 golf courses. I don't think there's other golf courses. I think it's 2 courses. I assume 18 holes each. Jeff Sluman, Marco Mira, Andrew McGee, Davis Love III, Bruce Litsky, Tom Kite, Lee Jansen, Peter Jacobson, Jim Gallagher Jr., Brad Faxon, Chip Beck, Billy Andrade. All right. So no Tiger Woods. There was someone who asked earlier if Tiger Woods was in this game yet. And we are free. I love all the amateurs. My God, look at, yeah, just damn. Well, I could look that good. Have I ever played Wii Sports? I have not. I think I played some regular Wii Sports, but that was about it. I think most, yeah, real life courses are 18 holes. A course is comprised of 18 holes. All right. Well, we gotta play as Craig. Oh wait. Wait, is that? Am I adding people to the? Yeah, Stadler's. Okay. No. Okay. I should get myself. I do have a Wii, as it turns out. Okay. Am I? That was a, well, wait, was Wii Sports Resort, was that a separate game or was that a pack-in game? Okay. I'm being so how do I just play as a pro? All right. How do I get rid of this guy? Right. Yeah. Tiger Woods went pro this year. So let's edit the golfer. This is so mystifying. Well, I don't want to control him. I just want to delete him. All right. So let's just back out. Yeah, it turns out the menus are still incomprehensible. Or wait, can I just... Is this going to be another way to edit him? Yeah, it is. Damn it. Never mind. The menus are still bad. Maybe there's like a button that does it. You know what? Wait. Let's check the manual. Just check the manual. Let's see here. Control summary. Maybe if I just do like, no, side, toggle op. No, that's just going to select it. That's on the course. Nope. I think we're cooked. Maybe I can do circle, triangle, square. I want to know, what did that do? That selected, start selected. You have to play golf in college before you get onto the tour. Is there actually like collegiate golf? That's just probably a silly question. There probably is, but. Yeah, I wanted to change. Well, I want to have only one golfer, and like, can I delete him? This is so mystifying. I've only ever played mini golf. I've never played real golf. I might have gone to a driving range once, years ago. Universities. Are there actually multiple divisions of golf? I mean, putter would have been the only thing I played with playing mini golf. They don't let you have a better, you know, I guess a more powerful club when you're playing mini golf. So. Select edits. This is so... Do I have to like reset it? I feel crazy. Maybe there's like a... No. Did you know that there's only Division 1 squash? There isn't Division 2 and 3 squash. I learned that because I had a college roommate who was a squash player at my college, and it was a D3 school, but we had D1 squash because there's no other divisions of squash. Okay, so this is where you pick the different modes. Maybe there's like a... Is there an option that's just like delete? No. On the Saturday night? Let me just do a Control F for remove. Oh, no. No, what is that? No, that's removing a compact disc. That's not helpful. If you ever need a PS1 manual, I recommend going to a video game. What is it? It's videogamemanual.com. Here you can find a complete North American PS1 library. So that's where I get my PS1 manuals. They also have manuals for PS2, SNES, Nintendo 64, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, 360. They're missing some of those last four though. I'm really tempted to reset, but like, it feels ridiculous. Maybe there's a... Let me see in the section that's like picking players. You can play as or against. Golfers on page 22. All right, maybe I'll scroll down to that option. All right, we're gonna go to golfers on page 22. I'm not gonna be defeated by the menus. All right, I'm not. This is not how this is gonna go down. I'm more powerful than a menu. Maybe. Okay. Golfers I've already selected. How do I get rid of them though? Select the highlighted golfer. Play as them or against them. Wait, is it just like a toggle? Is it just flip off? It's just toggle. Of course. Of course. How could I have messed that up? All right, we figured it out, folks. Crack the code. All right, let's go. Let's play the game. That's enough, dog. 10 minutes on the menu. We'll play all 18 holes of the TPC at Sawgrass. That'll be our golfing adventure for the evening. Yeah, there's always 98. They'll figure it out eventually. I believe in them. Okay. So, shot preview. Okay. Oh, okay. No, I don't want that. What? Oh. Okay. Oh, it just automatically plays it? Because I did not do anything. Okay. Yeah, that's assuming I hit it perfectly. How do I'm gonna get the controls up again here. Also, there's no music. Why is it an option to have the music on or off when there's no music during the game? Why'd that even be? I realize again, it's because it's the sport, the serious simulation. They wouldn't be playing music while people are swinging their golf clubs at the golf course, but you know, this is a common refrain, a common complaint on PIP about simulation-oriented sports games. Okay. Oh, so that really is just C. Okay. Is there a way to see where it is? Change. Okay. Oh, it is showing me a picture in picture. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, did it change it? Oh, it did change it. Is it gonna? Okay. All right. I'm just gonna hit a hole. You know, I kind of see rim golf, slamming those. Yeah, just go. Oh, this is chunky. I don't know where that's gonna go. Is he gonna hit it? Why is it taking so long? Oh boy, I shanked the shit out of that. Is that out of bounds? I could hit that. Let me hit it. Okay. 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 Are they gonna let me play it off of the oh, they are. Okay. Ooch. Where am I hitting it? Wait. Okay, so I'm there. The mini map on the top right does not show like where it is. Is there a golfer's view, change camera position, preview of shot? The problem with the preview of shot thing is that it just plays like a whole video. Like if I do this, I can't believe how sluggish this game is. Yeah, that's going to work. I'm going to hit it right over that bunker, no problem. All right, that was a little more on target this time. Oh, no, maybe? Oh, all right. How do I do backspin? R1 plus, okay. R1 plus up and down.
You left yourself a difficult third shot.
Oh, thank you, commentator. A difficult third shot. What? Okay. We might still get par.
Safely on the green in 3.
Oh boy.
Uphill putt breaks to the right.
Uphill. Okay. Oh, this is okay. This is actually better putting, I think. It's like showing me what I'm aiming for. Oh boy. Break. All right.
Your ball should stay inside the cup.
All right. What is John Madden doing commentary here? All right. Rough start. No music even during the looking at the score. So is the music? Oh, here we go. Oh, forget the music for selecting holes. Okay. And then otherwise perfect silence. I'm trying to wonder if I'm imagining it that this is sluggish is like it's just really chugging when it does anything. Overswing. Okay. That's good. Good shot. So quiet. Like there's not even
a chunk out of that one.
not even like nature noise or like crowd noise or anything. Like it's very, very quiet. Oh, there we go. The stock bird noise. Thank you. Thank you, birds. Go birds. One of the commentators of PS2 Tiger Woods games got blacklisted from the Masters because he described their greens as bikini waxed and their bunkers as body bags. Wow. Is that because his commentary in the game was that way, or did he describe them? Were those descriptions from some other context? Oh, like okay. Where is it? Like at the bottom of okay.
You left yourself a difficult third shot.
Okay, so the guy who did the commentator for PS2 Tiger Woods had already been blacklisted. Where'd it go? It's in sand? Shit.
Blast it out of there for your fourth shot.
Okay. So I assume R1 plus down is going to give me a little backspin. All right, that was good. Good use of backspin.
That ball's in the center of the green in 4. You'll want to aim right on this breaking putt.
All right. Oh my God. I'm so like it's so bad at anticipating this. I keep really screwing up the second hit as well.
Your ball should stay inside the cup.
Struggle is real. Oh, it's not even like the practice doesn't even keep my score going. That's kind of annoying. There really isn't a mode for doing a round of golf. I mean, I guess I could just do tournament mode and do no. Wait a second here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I want to do. All right. We'll run it back real quick here. Play around of golf. We could do the other course, actually. Yeah, we'll just do it. I mean, there's only 2. I don't know if we're going to get 2 rounds of golf done. Also, I probably wouldn't progress through the tournament. Sawgrass hole 17 is legendary. Okay. Maybe we stay in Sawgrass then. At a Master PGA Tour, I think because it's like the Masters. Yeah, I was going to say. Those guys are famously jerks, so. Damn. I really.
Bad. That's OB.
That was unfortunate. What are you hitting all the way over there for? Oh, let's, we don't need to be, we gotta be novice, all right, dog? No wonder we're on pro settings. Turner just make you play the same 2 courses against barely harder. Probably.
This will set you up for a nice second shot on this par 4. Fourth shot from the left fairway.
All right, so let's set a little bit of backspin. I love it like when you do the
Looks like the next shot will be played from the rough.
When you do the shot and then like the little window appears and it's just like you've hit it nowhere, you idiot, you moron. Like it kind of kills the suspense of it.
You left yourself a difficult 5th shot.
I'm glad you can count, Mr. Commentator. I wonder if this commentator is supposed to be someone who's like involved in golf. Oh, I hit the pin.
Pin high in 5. This putt looks like it will be fairly straight.
Why is it so slow? Whatever. Use the PS2 higher fidelity where you have like at least 6 to 8 core. Yeah, I imagine most people would expect more.
Hole.
All right, bit of a sad start there, but we're gonna fix it. All right, we're gonna make it better. I promise. I wonder if doing it, yeah, this way we're not gonna get any music between holes. All right, folks, we'll settle in. Welcome to PGA Tour 97. Is John Schrader. Okay. Is he blacklisted? He's a hockey guy.
You're in great position off the tee.
Just kind of sound like a hockey guy, doesn't he?
Second shot from the left fairway.
I think adding backspin might increase the difficulty. It looks like it increased the risk meter, so I think it maybe makes the shot harder.
That's headed for the sand.
You don't know that. All right, maybe you do know that.
Blasted out of there for your third shot.
Mainly oh yeah. He's probably just available. I mean, I'm sure at this time especially, availability dictates a lot, like local availability.
You left yourself a difficult 4th shot.
Maybe it'll hit the pin. The ball would have rolled. Yeah, no, it's true.
4. You'll want to aim right on this breaking putt.
Okay, so it is going to break a little bit to the left. Ugh, I'm still faking myself out. Oh, what? What is it? Hovering above the hole? I what? Where is it? Whatever.
That's your first bogey of the day.
Yeah, because my first one was a triple bogey, jerk.
Now to number 3.
One of the things I was hoping for, I feel like some of these golf games will
On
give
the
you
tee at 3.
like whole specific commentary. Because like one of the golf games we played was like a Puerto Rican golf course. And so there was like a lot of attention like devoted to like simulation of the golf course. That's why the announcer assigned it, and it was apparently it comes. Yeah. Someone said it in chat here that he's like a hockey guy mainly. I did enable the music. We can check again. All right, resume. Music on. Everything's on. Features are on. Good enough.
You left yourself a difficult second shot.
What is it, the PS1 golf who's not giving the players the option? I think it is this sort of it's and this is true of other, simulation oriented games, even like motorsports, stuff like that, right? Where I think motorsports, like the last 2 motorsports games that we played, Formula One and NASCAR racing, like they were clearly wise to it, right? They're like, hey, here's an option to include music if you want. Whereas I think, did Andretti Racing have music during gameplay? I don't know if it did, but I don't think it did. And there's definitely been other, like most of these golf games I think have not. I want to say Tecmo World Golf might have been the only one that really did have music during it. The pin again.
Landed pin high in 2.
Yeah, I really did not like the first Need for Speed game so much, so I'm very curious to see what other Need for Speed. I mean, I have a memory of renting 3 Hot Pursuit, the real Hot Pursuit, and enjoying that a lot. So I'm curious to see how later Need for Speed games turn out. I'll get to say Porsche instead of Porsche or whatever they. Andretti had music. Oh, it was only 2 tracks. Okay. No, why'd I do that? Yeah, because I wanted to get it. All right, we're fine. Par. We did it. Put me in, coach.
Let's go to the next hole.
It seems like the only sound effect that we really have besides the sounds of play. Oh, no, okay. There's a little bit of bird chirping there, and then, of course, there's the hawk screech. Which immediately makes me think of the music that Pandemonium uses for the Sega Saturn videos. Come on, Craig. Is it on the water? Where's it going? No. What is this perspective?
Nailed that ball.
Ah, yeah. Ain't that the truth, buddy? Screech. Ow. I should honestly get that on my soundboard. Flybys did. Oh, it's true.
Always a little bit risky.
All right, just a little backspin. I mean, where is it? I don't. All right.
You left yourself a difficult third shot.
You know, I love to leave myself a difficult third shot, man. I can't help it.
Right under the flagstick in 3.
What's a brother got to do? Like, are there magnets or repelling magnets in the hole and in the ball? Like, whatever.
You've made back-to-back pars.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah,
Let's
like,
go to the next hole.
it was rolling on the ground and it hit the pin. And I mean, if it was really going fast, yeah, it would bounce off and it would, but like, come on. You got to give it to me.
On the tee at number 5.
All right. Screech. But yeah, it is funny.
This is a good-looking tee shot.
How much of an iteration on like on PGA Tour 96 this is. Like, this really is not much more than just recooked PGA Tour 96. I can see why reviewers felt that way. They probably did grow that grass using fertilizer, some weird Roundup chemicals. Maybe they drank some glyphosate afterwards too. Hole seems to be just really smaller. Yeah, like that might be true. The visual appearance of the hole does not actually match up.
Second shot from the left fairway.
I mean, here's the thing I'll say though. At least with the grass on a golf course, like they're actually using it for something. They probably have more of it than they really need, but at least they're actually using it, as opposed to like most front lawns. Where is that? Is that landing? Okay. Where is this going?
Looks like it's headed for the rough.
Okay, so it was landing in the rough. I thought it was going to land closer to the green, though.
You left yourself
Yeah.
a difficult third
Oh, yeah.
shot.
I mean, the excess water, right? That's another part of it. I mean, that's part of the problem. Like, that is, yeah. I had a really funny conversation. So I'm like a big like native plants guy, much to the annoyance of like yard sickos. And my mother was like, "Oh, you must spend so much time watering your plants." And I'm like, "No, they're all drought resistant because I like I don't gotta water them. They're fine. They're like, it's not like grass yards that are made of like the most fragile little grass leaves or leaves of all time." I don't know about this. I love hitting the pin.
Right of the flagstick in 3.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, obviously it takes a different kind of labor to do like native plant stuff. Like you're going to spend a lot more time weeding and pruning and stuff like that. So it's not like you don't spend time maintaining it or paying someone to maintain it, but it also actually like life happens.
This putt is for par.
Come on. I swear to God. Thank you. Yo, 3 pars in a row. Let's go.
Let's go to the next hole.
Let's go. You heard me. Okay. Something that's really funny. So, I do a lot of cycling, right? And a lot of times, like walkways at golf courses show up on Google Maps as cycling infrastructure. They're not. If someone, look, by all means, if you want to let me trespass on golf courses, I'll take it, but I'm not going to take that risk on my own. Going to need some explicit signage for that one. Nice on.
This will set you up for a nice second shot on this par 4.
Nice on is for when you get on the green, right? I guess if you just got on the fairway, that's just like a nice approach or something. I forget what golf games usually say when you're doing this.
Second shot.
Oh boy. Oh wow. Does anyone like a difficult third shot?
You left yourself a difficult third shot.
Excellent. Come on.
Safely on the green in 3. This putt is for par.
Okay, is it? It looks like it's gonna break to the right. I'm just gonna shoot it.
Your ball should stay inside the cup. On to hole number 7.
Oh man, you know what? When I was at SGDQ, I caught Why Am I Here playing some swingers golf
at the 7th hole.
For swingers golf for the Nintendo GameCube. It actually seemed pretty okay. Seemed kind of cute. Playing it right now. Damn. Are you still like working on like unlocking stuff? I think that's what you're doing, right? It seemed because in swingers golf you have like these like you can different characters and like you can like equip like a different sets of clubs and balls and stuff like that, like little effects. They are who we thought they were. that hole, that patch of land, is who we thought it was. I almost like it. Like when you make the shot more difficult, I think it moves more quickly. I think is my understanding. Okay.
In the center of the green in 2.
Have you played this one, right? Right, Goomba, you played this one? Because this would have been this would already would have come out. Yeah. I'm kind of underwhelmed by this. I really thought they would have gone polygonal by now, and they really just reused PGA Tour 96. I'm very surprised.
Your ball should stay inside the cup.
All right, I'm just hitting this straight. It's this this putting perspective is weird because on one hand we have the grid, and the grid is good, right? Like the grid does make things easier to make sense of visually, but it's like instead of hitting straight up, I think we're hitting slightly to the right. Yeah, I really need Craig Stadler to tell me what a good job I'm doing. That's true. I thought it was going to break a little bit more. I mean, so like, was I aiming to the right, or is it because of how I input the shot? I don't. Mysteries.
This putt looks like it will be fairly straight.
All right, whatever. Another par. Can we get a birdie? Can birdie be found?
Let's go to the next hole.
Yeah, it just didn't break. Yeah.
On the tee at 8.
All right, come on. Yeah, good shot. All right,
That's the shot you want to hit.
Yeah, that's the shot. Thank you, sir. They perfected golf simulations with all the small things that'll go the way you want. That up to many. Yeah. Well, that's kind of, again, that's the interesting thing in terms of like the design of the game as simulation versus like the design as a game for people who are playing video games. I'm sure there's always some tension. And then at some point you have a specialization, right? Like
this putt is downhill and to the left.
At some point you just have to realize that like I'm never going to play iRacing, for example, you know. All right, so they said it's going to go to the left. Or you can infinite mulligan. Well, in regular play. I think in tournaments you can't mulligan. Never rented a golf game. Yeah. Can get around Tiger Woods 2005 done in less than hasn't I want to say HypnoShark has done Tiger Woods speedrunning. I feel like a few times I've turned on HypnoShark stream and I've caught him doing that. Shout outs to HypnoShark. Not too much. Wow, really too much power as well. I guess it was downhill, so I should have held back. So that's on me.
Your ball should stay inside the cup.
Oh, come on. Flight sims, yeah. I mean, I'm so excited
should stay inside the cup.
to get to another flight sim that uses the analog joysticks. I just haven't got to use the analog joysticks in a second. I think Starfighter was the last game I really got to use them on. Starfighter was fun. I was surprised how much fun I had with Starfighter. That was a pleasant game.
Let's go to the next hole.
Yeah, forget analog sticks. I sleep. The real shit is the full joystick. Well, no, so I mean like when I say analog, I'm talking about the big twin stick controller, which official support begins for that in early '96. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about these sticks. I'm talking about the real sticks. What is the next one that has? Does Colony Wars use that? Okay, or does Colony use the analog sticks? Man, yeah, okay. Colony Wars better use them, honestly. Some of these racing games have been listed as supporting the analog joystick, and that really isn't true. Oh, so Slamscape allegedly uses the analog joystick. So that Slamscape could be a, that could be a 10 out of 10 game. There's no other games listed for the rest of the year. Damn it. That's tragic. How am I gonna survive? Oh, I haven't filled in the data for 97, but Shiny Goomba's favorite video game, Slamscape. Look, I'm just trying to be the #1 Slamscape defender. I think Mooware was a Slamscape enjoyer. Shout outs to Mooware. All right, where am I hitting this? Oh, this is such a where. The top-down like view thing where the ball gets real big and then falls back down is like such an old-timey. I feel like I'm playing like an old like 16-bit baseball game or something.
The cup is front right.
All right. Put it around the green. Come on. Yeah. Ooh, look at that shot. See Craig and the caddy standing. Oh, man. I love digitized humans.
You'll want to aim right on this breaking putt.
Aim? Okay. So it's going to set aim right. I don't feel like it's not that far away, right? Like I probably don't want to go too far. Don't see anywhere in the manual that mentions it. All right, so I probably got that information from like PS6 Data Center that it supports. I'm gonna look right now. Cause I think that's when I was filling out my data, like my data on the PIP sheet. That's where I got it from. All right, so so PS6 Data Center has it listed as that for some reason, but if it's not mentioned in the manual, yeah. So let's not break this too hard. Yes. Yes. You got a birdie. All right. We got one birdie. I'll take it.
To number 10.
Golf clap. That's right. Ribbit.
Good-looking drive.
That's what I say whenever I see my favorite Ryan Gosling movie. All right. The better they play the Eagles screech, like every time, like you just get to the next shot is so funny. Go Birds. There might be Eagles. There's Eagles. Honestly, Eagles are pretty widespread. Although that's famously, of course,
for your second shot.
The eagle screech sound effect. Famously, not actually an eagle. It's actually a hawk. Eagles don't make noises like that.
You'll want to aim right on this breaking putt.
Bringing it back.
You've made back-to-back birdies.
Bye-bye, birdie.
Let's go to the 11th hole.
All right. I would say this is actually, yeah, pretty playable. I was, from like the visual appearance of the game at first, I felt like it was kind of going to be dire, but it does actually play pretty okay. Menus are still messed up though.
You're in great position off the tee.
Busy. That's like a really unattractive thing to put as a load
on this par 5.
I don't know. I would not do that. Oh, are you aiming by default for? No, don't do that. Oh my God, dude. Wait, where? No. Okay. All right. Yeah, do that. Do that. Wait, what? Can you just like reorient? Why does it have to be a difficult shot? If I had a piece of 99 I saw as a buyer been a shopper, I definitely would have considered it. Why is it so risky? I mean, I guess it is risky, but whatever. Take the risk. Oh my God, it really did go faster. All right, where's this going? Sploosh. No, come on, come on. Don't go in the water.
Looks like you found the water.
Mulligan. What's a mulligan between friends? All right.
The pin is in the center of this green.
Yeah. Yeah, it does work. Honestly, it's honestly pretty good. That part of it makes sense. It's like, oh, hey, what's up with my shot? Like, why is my shot in the red? It's like, oh, because there's water nearby or something like that.
Safely on the green in 3.
It is actually, it does make sense. Probably, honestly, probably the most.
Because of the break, aim left of the cup.
Probably the most interesting part of the game. What? Why?
You'll save par with this one.
Boo.
Let's go to the next hole.
I mean, time to set up another difficult third shot. That's what I'm always thinking. That's what I'm living my life for.
On the tee at 12.
Golf tournament TV of the weekend. I was like, why are the scores so high? Oh, celebrities. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This will set you up for a nice second shot on this par 4.
So I'm going for like a little bit of backspin on the shots to the green. I feel like it's been working well for me. I heard Justin Hart was golfing with LeBron James, trying to get LeBron to come to Philadelphia.
Left of the cup in 2.
I don't know. I don't know if I actually like.
This putt looks like it will be fairly straight.
I don't know if I actually follow the Sixers enough to care about where LeBron goes, but I'm always here for a good media circus. So if LeBron wants to come to Philly, fine. Well, I said straight shot, so I'm going to hit it straight. Yeah, I don't think the Sixers need him, but as I said, it would be funny. Like the Sixers got what that was it? They got the Celtics player, right? They got some Celtics player in it as part of a big trade. Yo, another birdie, Jaylen Brown. Yeah.
Let's go to 13.
Too few. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I let you down. Jedi Nightmare. My apologies.
At hole number 13.
What? All right. Am I just going straight for the? Okay, yeah, I am. Okay. Probably should have put backspin on that. Ugh, that was weird. This is not going to be anywhere near close. No, wait. Is it? How close is it? I can't tell. It's getting further away.
Safely on the green in 2. You'll save par with this one.
What's my caddy doing? All right, it looks like a straight shot. Oh yeah, it's a red-tailed hawk. I was trying to think of what hawk it is. That's the stock bird screech noise. It's a red-tailed hawk. I'm just gonna hit it straight. Probably. See, I feel like it's gonna go down fast. Yeah. Nope. Okay, so it was uphill, and I did need to go hit it more to the left. Right. I mean, everyone calls like, are they actually like? If I got like a disc of stock sound effects, would it be labeled eagle screech? Like I understand that like people think they're eagles, and they're often used like in media as like a noise for eagles, even though they're not. Right? They're not actually.
Your ball should stay inside the cup.
Probably, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, it's like one of those things. I'm trying to think. Oh man, there was a story, like a movie making story I read about a while back. But it was like something to do with like animals and like how they, the animals you would use are like not, not that it actually holds up to realism. If it's a reputable bird source that cares about accuracy, but that's the thing is, do they? Or is it just about what people are going to believe?
And now to the 14th hole. On the tee at 14.
All right, there we go. Just make the red-tailed hawk because they're cowards. I mean, really, no. You know what the story? So allegedly, something that I think American children get told a lot is that apparently the contest for national American bird came down to eagle versus turkey, and it was almost the turkey. And I think that'd be great. I think turkeys rule. I mean, eagles are cool too, but I just think a turkey would be awesome.
Note that the hole is back right.
All right, come on. All right.
On the back of the green in 2.
All right, let's get another break.
Because of the break, aim left of the cup.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. How much is that breaking? I'm gonna live dangerously. It's like a little. I can't. Am I going uphill or I'm just gonna hit it straight? Ooh, I even got like a fancy animation from Craig. Let's go. Craig knows it was good too. Thank you, Craig. I know they didn't get videos of you approving of my play, but I like to imagine.
Let's go to the next hole. On the tee at the 15th hole.
All right. These tree sprites
You're in great position off the tee.
really have me thinking about Twisted Metal. The one Twisted No, is it? Oh no, I'm thinking of not Twisted Metal, Jet Moto, the one like swamp stage, Cypress Swamp, I think it is in Jet Moto. God, Jet Moto. Looking forward to playing that. Didn't Turkey recently start like asking their names to be spelled differently?
With an iron for your second shot.
Like Turkiye or something like that. So as to avoid confusion with the bird. Yeah.
That'll be within a few feet for a par. This putt is for par.
Okay. I got robbed. I got robbed. Oh, that's just independent creation of the name Georgia from First Principles.
To number 16.
The rest of the North American bird, a place named known in England via Ottoman. Oh. Huh. Yeah, because the New World was not distinguished from Asia, right?
This is a good-looking hit.
All right. We can get this. We can get this birdie.
Second shot from the middle of the fairway.
Oh, no, I don't want backspin on that. Yeah, come on. Come on.
With an iron for your second shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Georgia.
Because of the break, aim left of the cup.
Yeah, we want to aim left because it's going to roll to the right. Yes. Got an eagle, dog. Damn. Damn, we could break even. It could happen.
Go to the next hole.
Prophecy could be real.
There's no room for error on this shot.
What do you mean there's no room for error? All right, I'm gonna backspin it a little bit. Why would you even put a hole here? What is this? Is this hole 17? Is this the one people talk about? Okay, we're on there.
That's the shot you want to hit.
Oof. Oof.
For your birdie to go even par.
Okay. It looks like it's gonna break a little bit to the left, so I'm just gonna... And we're also going uphill a little bit, I think, so... Put a little more power on it. Maybe. Or the green is floating on the water on its own. Thank you, Idaho. Okay. Cracking the code, folks. Amount of golf balls they have to fish out of that water trap every year. It's got a number of tens of thousands. Yeah, I could see that.
What a birdie, and now you're even par.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Let's go to the next hole.
I think you can do infinite mulligans. I have done one mulligan this whole time, so I'm not without sin, but I don't have that much sin.
On the tee at the final hole.
All right. Do my usual backspin strat. What do you mean bunker? Don't show me that picture.
Looks like the next shot will be played from the rough.
Okay. No, that's the sand. Or is it the rough?
Difficult shot from the left-hand rough. Right under the flagstick in 3.
It's close enough to tap in. You could just give it to me.
That's a par for this hole.
You know what? We got even, though. We got even. That's pretty good. All right. Do we have credits in this? There we go. GG. Better read in the 98 designer is a bug with the I hope so. I hope so. I never once hit the pin and went in. So crazy. All right. Again, good music track, but you know, not present in the game. So, yeah, I mean, playing around for sports games like this, the goal is just to play around a golf. You know, we're not gonna, because doing a tournament would require like 4 rounds of golf. You know, and I don't. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. So, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. The online versus mode. Sadly, there's no PC version of this, so we can't see if there's like networked play or something, right? That would be the real deal. All right, let's go ahead. Once again, go on a voyage. All right, so that was PGA Tour 97. Our goal was golf. We wanted to play around. We did so on 7/16/2026. It took us 1:10:26 to do so. There were no sewers. Were there? I mean, PGA is a licensed brand, and there were. I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. We did not destroy any wheeled vehicles. There are no PGA Tour 97 experts here. They did not announce the title. We did not use any cheats, but there were digitized images of golfers. So let's see. Played TPC at Sawgrass as Craig. Broke even. Took exactly 1 mulligan. So what do I think about the game? Surprisingly, not a polygonal game. Still using digitized golfers. No music during gameplay. Menu music is fine. Menus are still weird as hell. There's 2 courses and like a dozen pros. I'll say that the risk reward system was the best addition to this game in terms of like identifying, the risk of shots. Otherwise, game played fine. Oh yeah, did get birdie on hole 17 at TBC at Sawgrass. So how do I feel about this one? I feel like this is it's getting hard to remember some of these games now. So I think this is between a 2 and a 3. The pointing towards a 3 is that it was actually like pretty reasonable to pick up and play, and the risk reward thing was good. Pointing towards a 2 is just that it was very dry, no music during gameplay. Even the commentary was kind of lackluster. I feel like I'm leaning towards a high 2, but I'm just trying to think if there's any reason I'd want to push this to a 3. But I feel like it's just a high 2. It might be the best golf game that we've played so far, but it's still not great. I think that's going to be my answer. Yeah, I think that's really what's keeping me back is just like, I did like it when he does when Craig goes nuts for me, we all do like that. All these sports games. So this course is part of the PGA Tour series. This was an improvement. Is your score relative to other golf games or how much so it's kind of, it's both, right? Like I have the genre rankings to help me sort of like pick things. But But also, like, the reason, like generally speaking, the reason I tend not to like score sports games or even like things like 2D fighters or 3D fighters over like generally a good one of these is going to be a 3 for me, just because it's still not like a game that I really want to go back and play, or I'm going to like recommend other people. You know, if like in a specific situation you're to be like, hey, what like NFL football game, like what American football game would you want to play? Like, I know what my answers would be, but it's still like, that's not going to happen. You know, I'm still going to play all these games over, you know, going back to play the best of any of these. So it's like a little bit of both. Do I have just Electronic Arts? I do, yeah. Oh yeah, Shockwave is, that's kind of funny. Games credited to just was Shockwave Assault a 2? It probably was, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. Do I like Shockwave Assault or PGA Tour more? I think I like Shockwave Assault more. Yeah, if there's like nothing else to do, like this would probably be the golf game I'd pick, but like, am I really gonna pick a golf game? And also, someday I'll play Hot Shots Golf, and that'll be the answer instead. All right, what did that do to fantasy? I don't think there was too much. I think a lot of people at the top here picked 2, so there shouldn't be too much movement there. Yeah, unsurprisingly, there not too much movement. But yeah, so next time on the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, it'll be time for Lone Soldier. Oh, we got 2 eliminations out of that. Damn. We got Why Am I Here? Paisley still on top. But we got Lone Soldier. Who knows what's gonna happen? I'm very curious. Did they look up what the games are? A mystery. How do they figure it out? How do they crack the code? I really, so Lone Soldier has a reputation of being like Eurojank, like European Kusuge, but it also looks like it could be my kind of bullshit. So who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what'll happen with Lone Soldier? Apparently it's got like a 20-minute speed run, so that's exciting. So 3 people have done speedruns of it. And then like probably an actually good game, Psychic Force. Tunnel B1, Ally General. I will say that as we get closer to the end, you know, probably before these last 2 games, I will be, since I know we've had some new people watching the stream, I will be making sure if folks want an opportunity to do season 9. I will also, like, once season 8 finishes, I will be playing like non-pip stuff for a little bit. Like I'll do bully. So should be like multiple ample opportunities. I will have multiple streams where I'm not doing pip and I will be saying, hey, this is fantasy, you know. So have a controversial idea. All right. What's the controversial idea? Open the next form. Oh, yeah? See, I feel like that's like too far, you know? I already feel like I stretch human memory with the sub-game polls. I don't know. I'm sure there are sickos who would fill it out, but I've also, a lot of people don't fill it out until like the deadline happens. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'm certainly getting close to making the form. I haven't made the form for season 9 yet, but soon it'll happen. I mean, just having it around, I guess, you know, because if people are watching and they're like, oh, I'd love to fill one of these out, and like, but like, obviously they can't jump in on the current season in progress, then they'd be able to fill out the form for next season right away. I think that would probably be my pitch for it if I'm trying to pick up what Archie's putting down. All right. Yeah, so that'll be that. Obviously, we're not going to start Lone Soldier tonight. I might stream a little bit Deep Space Nine, honestly. I was doing some speedrun investigation stuff, and I could do that, or I could just go offline and do that. Hard to say. Would people want to see some of that? Because I could also just end stream. More like Golf Station. Ha ha ha. All right, well, let me end the pit bit at least. Let me at least do this. Folks. Oh wait, what? Oh, the music cut out. I gotta crop that one track. Oh, there you go. That's the real music track. Folks, this has been game 221 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, PGA Tour 97. It's a golf game. You know,